Okay, so from the Etherites, you can travel within a data center. That's just, you can do world transfers within a data center from any Etherite. In order to travel between data centers, you have to do that from the character login screen. Still form parties, buy items, and otherwise freely enjoy gameplay. So in the character selection screen, there is an option somewhere for visit another data center. And you just need to, like I was saying, you can pick. So NA has 4 data centers. You can pick from the character selection screen to travel to any of those 4, as long as you're an A. On EU, you can do any of the EU. On Japan, you can do any of the 4 Japan. There's only one Oceania server, so it isn't relevant. But you can't transfer an NA character to Oceania, Europe, or Japan. But it's done from the character selection screen. So you can play your main on Genova, and then when you, on Fridays, if you want to log in, you can, from the character selection screen, go, I want to load into Crystal server. And then you can travel to Quarrel. It is absolutely no extra charge, just something that's available now. The same restrictions on like joining free company, buying houses, yada yada, that apply for in data center travel before seem to still apply. Where are you? Oh, they're at Swift Perch. Oops. Oh no, what I'm saying is you can join, so your character's home world is Genova. Your character can only join an FC on Genova. You can't join an FC while you're traveling to another world. Just throw rocks at Kraz until he plays 14 again. Okay, so... A Merlin take the lot of ye. You'd have me believe there's not a single piece of evidence in this entire godforsaken hamlet? Who might you be? An adventurer come on behalf of old Trickrate? Who said I was looking for help anyway? Trickrate did? Aye. I'll have you both know that it's all clear skies and smooth sailing here. I was just about to file my report to... I ain't fooling no one. Good tons of saltpeter has been snatched from my hands, like as not by someone who'd use it to sink our fair limbs into the bottom of the sea. Alright, I'll share with you what me men have gleaned. Though I warn you, it ain't much. Given the scope of the act, we believe it was a coordinated effort by a well-trained group. What's more, given the sheer speed with which the scurvy thieves vanished from our sight, I reckon that they have knowledge of passages unknown to us. I had me hopes up that my men would have found something, but they had no such luck. What say ye? Care to take a look around and see if ye can find the evidence me half-blind and thrice-staffed subordinates couldn't? Oh, I think I remember where this is. Did you try looking behind the castle? Just a thought. Archon, was it? Well, find any evidence that could shed some light on our investigation. Found this pickaxe. What have we here? A pickaxe? Oh, they're sorry looking one at that. Do you reckon this was left behind by the perpetrators? In my time with the Maelstrom, I've confronted just about every pirate, brigand, and highwayman in these parts, but have not yet known any of them to employ a tool like this. To wager more than a round at the wench that our band of grubby little thieves ain't no ordinary men. Aye, it's all becoming clear to me. Yourself, no doubt. Tell me, Archon, might you be thinking what I'm thinking? Those conniving kobolds. I knew you were a sharp one, Archon. Aye, the moment I laid eyes on that pickaxe you found, me mind was convinced. Primitive make this tool, and all too healthy interest in explosives. All signs point to the rat-faced rapscallions being behind all this. It's so bloody obvious now that I could almost kick myself, and me good-for-nothing men, for not coming to this conclusion sooner. But that is hardly a time for whinging. Now, we must strike quickly if we mean to reclaim what's ours. Camp Overlook is our first line of defense against those tunnel-burrowing thieves. If anyone has a notion of where they've taken the saltpeter and how they plan to use it, it'll be Captor Bloyden. Have fun in your ramming. I'm off to deliver me report, but I have an hunch our job has only begun. Let's say you come along, Archon. You're the first capable man I've worked with today. Bloodshore. Bloodshore. Oh. Over there. Interesting. Oh, right. Been a long time since I did these unlocks. So the actual Sahagin quest giver is right here. So I was looking here, but that was silly of me. Glad someone uses the Lord command. Good Lord. I don't know why I decided to run all the way to Outer Lenosha when there's this thing called an aetherite crystal. What are you drawing? That doesn't look at all like a cat. Oh, okay. Vamp finally bought a drawing tablet. Don't run that. Just take the otherite crystal. Now, out of curiosity. Okay, it has to be like in a city. It's not just anywhere. It's not any otherite, it's specifically city ones. Make a quick adventure. As you can see, I've got my hands full with our little friend here. This is an outrage. A farce. An atrocity. An outrage. This is an insult, and we kobolds will not stand for it. No. No stand no more. I'll have legs to stand on if you don't quit blabbering and spill the truth about whatever it is you scurvy rats are plotting. Plotting? There's no plotting. No. No, we plot nothing. Not nil nothing. Enough. Unlike you and your ilk, I have a working pair of eyes and at least half me wits about me. Think I've not seen you lot blasting and scurrying about Ugamamaro of late? Commander Bloden, sir. Skateswiss. Aye, it's a treat to see me old trainee, but I fear a Bruin kobold plot demands me attention. Archon here, and I just might be able to help with that, Commander. Trust you've heard the news of our missing shipment of saltpeter? So soon she knows? This cannot be. No, it cannot be. Ha! I knew it. Your endless tongue wagon was finally dug your own grave. It was not us. No, not us. It was them. Yes, them. What nonsense is this? Beady eyes, frizzly tail, a penchant for causing us trouble. A kobold's a kobold. This is not so. No, not so. There are kobolds, and then there are kobolds, and then there are kobolds still. It is the low ones who stole your precious saltpeter, the ones who live down below, below. Least then, but no. Come to think of it, me scouts did mention a particularly scrabble band of kobolds, what seemed to have made their home at the cliff base. Yes, that is the place. That is the home of the 789th. They are the worst of the worst. They are most stinky, smelly, scummy, stinky, and ugly, too. Commander, as presiding officer of this investigation, I request permission to go below and investigate the so-called 789th. Furthermore, I would enlist this adventurer to join me. He's proven himself capable, and it would seem we go up against a worthy foe. As you please, Lieutenant, but I warn ye, be careful down there. Said a kobold won't strike fear into anyone's heart, but their bite and their bombs are a far sight worse than their bark. Understood, Commander. We'll not let you down, and with that, I take my leave till sea swallows all. Well, Archon, are you ready to take on the scurviest band of kobolds in Lenosha? You'd best be, because I'm counting on you to make yourself useful. Okay, hello, randomly existing quest. Camp Overlook may as well be an island. The roads ain't worth plopping a supply train on unless you like to, field kobolds or something. So anything that needs getting here, there goes by balloon. The ups and ups, not what it's cut out to be though. Got them condors would try and muck with the balloon. Sure would appreciate them being, dead or something. Condors are over this way. Condors. There. Look at that. Bird goes into lurk mode and we immediately start punching birds. One more condor, please. Not basalt golems. Condors. Ah, there's one over here. Sir? Oh, no, there's not. One way over there, though. There we go. Don't exactly take long to respawn, huh? Okay, that's the condors all killed. I'm gonna go and do the condor, the Cobalt quest unlock step. This is another one of the beast tribes that is far easier to deal with if you can fly, because they are in a weird spot. Oh well, what have we here? 2, aye, 3 crates of saltpeter. Would seem our kobold informant spoke true. What the? Surrounded. Stand ready, Archon. Are you just going to stand there squeaking at me all night? Fight me with honor or die like the rats you are. Right. Are there no alternatives, choices, options, alternatives, such as perhaps surrender? Yes, yes, surrender. We surrender. Did you just say surrender? Yes, yes, we surrender. Yield, submit, surrender. In the 7 hells? I have an inkling as to the whys and the wherefores, but it seems the notorious 789th is keen to return their plunder without so much as a fight. I, for one, wouldn't have been opposed to cracking a few kobold skulls, but considering the strained relations between Limsa and the little buggers these days, who can argue with good diplomacy? Any road. I'll report back to Commander Bloedin and arrange for the transport of the supplies. Aye, and with a reliable escort this time. In the meantime, why don't you ask around and see what you can learn about our new neighbors? After all, they don't seem half as imposing as I expected. Your leader least of all. Best of luck, Archon, till sea swallows all. Trauma Queen. You're still here? You're surrendered, yes? Yielded, submitted, surrendered. You'll not hurt us, yes? Phew. I'm relieved. Reassured, relaxed, relieved. And who I am, you ask? I am Gigu. Gigu is foreman of the 789th. Leader in name, yes, but no more. No more. For in truth, no one listens to Gigu. Gigu is ignored, invisible, insulted, ignored. Incompetent, too. 789 stole your precious boom powder? Yes we did, and yet... we had good cause for doing so. An excuse, a reason, a cause. Ours is a peaceful order by nature. 789 troubled no one, and no one troubled us. No, not until now. Now we are driven from the tunnels, exiled to this place that stinks of soil and seawater. But you are a stranger, and I ramble too much, too soon. No, I will speak no more. Go now, and leave Gigo to his suffering, his pain, his shame, his suffering. No. You're still here. Yes, you are. You would hear the sad tale of Gigo and the 789th? Then listen and weep. Sob, cry, weep. Think you people have it tough? You know nothing. Know nothing at all. Ours is a world of kobold-y kobold. Yes, ours is a constant struggle, a labor, a toil, a struggle for survival. Dig and dig we do. Dig for ore and riches. Dig well and we are rewarded. Better digs are given us, and more weight do our words carry. Dig poorly and we are shunned. Reviled, scorned, shunned. Know what kobold orders have big numbers, yes? Yes, you know. The smaller the number, the greater the order. You find this curious, but this is the kobold way. How many orders, you ask? Yes, how many? 789 we have, and not one more. We exist at the backside of kobold society. The bottom, the rear, the backside. Sell from tunnels we are driven. Dig more, find more, make more wealth for your betters. Then you can come home, they say. But this dry vein holds no treasures. No, nothing. Meanwhile, our kin and Ugam are a hoard treasures so great they toss gold away. Toss it away like garbage. Yes, their trash is our treasure. Any moment now we will be judged on our haul, but our sack is empty. Bare, empty. We must go down to the dig and bring back something. Anything for us. I beg of you. Yes, even the shabbiest scraps will do. Right, we gotta go up. This is another one of those. It would be cool if I could fly. And yeah, the unlocks do take a little bit. I think that kobold is one of the worst of them, though, in terms of time. Why was it so quiet? Come on. Coming over here? Oh, you're ranged. Delightful. Here, take this. Three of 4. And we saw the other one. It's back over this way. Looks like you should be able to jump off here. Yep. Dawn to dusk, dusk till dawn we dig, and yet our barrows are empty. Bare, barren, empty. We're not welcome down below, but you will find something for us, yes? Yes, you must. Here, have some junk. Could it be? Yes, it could. Why, these dirty lumps, chunks, scraps, lumps, exceed our haul from the past 3 moons. You my thanks, adventurer, and my gratitude. Oh, but you must not leave so soon. No longer you must stay. Persist, sojourn, stay, till Zoga has come and gone. Who is Zoga, you ask? Zoga is a giant among kobolds, a beast, a brute, a giant. So smart and strong is Zoga, that his order surges to the top of the ranks. Zoga would lead us all into a new area of prosperity. Or so Zoga claims. But this is a sham. Yes, Zoga cares only for Zoga. Weak you are, Zoga will use you, then throw you away. Yes, Zoga stamps all over us, tramples, stamps, stomps. This is why you must stay, adventurer. Stay, and watch over us from the shadows. place reeks. Stinks, smells, reeks. You said you were taking us to a steam bath. You're a big fat liar. A cheat, a fraud, a liar. Stop your bloody squealing. Work before pleasure. Or do you want to join the riffraff in their rotten trash heap? No, I thought not. Greetings, Zoga. How kind of you to visit our humble dig. I must say, you're looking especially impressive today. Imposing, overpowering, overwhelming, overbearing. Ah! Yeah, and you're looking as scruffy as ever, whatever your name was. But enough talk. My time's worth more than your sorry hide. Now let's see what you've got for me. Is this your monthly haul, or what popped out of your arsehole this morning? Once a sluggard, always a sluggard. Stragglers, sloths, sluggers, the lot of you. 789th, there's no sluggers, Zoga. No, not a one. Every day we toil in the mines, slave, sweat, toil from dawn until dusk. Yes, we set down our pickaxes only to eat and sleep. Eat? Sleep? It seems we have a misunderstanding here. A mistake, a misconception, a misunderstanding. Sleep? Food? These are luxuries. Comforts, indulgences, luxuries. Luxuries? Yes, luxuries are for kobolds who can dig their own weight. You are nothing, you deserve nothing, you are nothing. No rations for a month or until you increase your haul 100-fold, whichever comes last. But Zoga, we are already weak and hungry. Cut off our food supply and we will starve, wither, die. Then die. Yes, die. Each day you live, you breathe our air and eat our food and give nothing in return. You are a parasite, Gigu. A leech, a sponge, a parasite. Your very existence keeps us from achieving our potential. But I can think of one way you might be of use. Yes, the shriveled carcass of you and your lot could feed our furnaces. Fodder, fuel, feed for your betters. You cannot mean what you say, Zoga. No, this must be some cruel joke, a jest. The only joke around here is you, Gigu. I'll not repeat myself this time. 100-fold. An ounce less, and you'll be the first to burn. Singe, sizzle, burn. Let's go, ladies. Yes, the stench of the sloth and stupidity in this dump is making me sick. Remember, ladies, this is the fate of those who don't dig their own weight. Now, I do believe it's time for that steam bath. Heh. Woe is me, misery, misfortune, woe. What in the 7Ls just happened? Came back from Camp Overlook only to see some overstuffed kobolds strutting around like he owns the place. You're not so wrong. No, your words are true. Zoga leads the 13th, yes, and has many friends and followers in Ugamaro. His power grows with each day. With each day, one less kobold challenges the word of Zoga. Soon none will be left to oppose him. No, not a one. So what are you saying? You're just going to let that self-styled tyrant walk all over you? Yes? You have no choice, no recourse, no refuge. What kind of answer is that? Ain't you got a shred of dignity in your whole body? No, I do not. Look, I don't know your kobold hierarchies from an hole in the ground. What I do know is that if anyone talked to me like that, I'd go out to the 7th L and back to cut him down to size. You are strong, bold, brave, strong, and I am... Lane, have mercy. Can't stand to look at the sorry lot of ye. Are ye kobolds or dormice? Look, you might not have the spine to stand up for yourselves, but Archon here and I sure as hells do. Ain't that right, Archon? Just tell us where we can find this Zoga. You know not what you say. No, you know nothing. It is pure madness to oppose Zoga. Folly, insanity, madness. Only thing what's driving me mad is your endless wailing. That settles it. I'm not leaving this stinky hole till Zolgar falls on his hands and knees before we beg him for mercy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But... Did you just say something? No, nothing at all. So God does not suffer opposition lightly. No, not on the least. If we cross him, he will crush us. We are doomed. Cursed, damned, doomed. Adventurer, do not leave us. No, no, you must not go. The Rogadian woman frightens me even more than Zolgar. Horrifies, terrifies, frightens. But we have no choice. No, no, we have none. You will protect us from Zolgar's bullying, yes? Yes, you will? Yes. Eagerly, emphatically, wholeheartedly. Oh, adventurer, you too kind, gracious, generous, kind. Yes, kind, and possessing the strength of 100 kobolds. Yes, 100 kobolds. You don't need Gigu's help. No, you do not. Good luck fighting Zolgar, adventurer. I await word of your triumph, your victory, your success. Okay, we got... That unlocks the kobolds. I gotta run an add-on now to turn off pre-rolls. I'm just gonna be heading back to Camp Overlook.